Greetings.
I've heard that Jantus Brolus is... skilled with both magic.
I understand he's willing to train others, but it can cost more than a few
A
gold.
coin for an old...
Please leave me be.
Excuse me.
Please leave me be.
Halt. You're going to have to leave. Tell me more. Remark.
No.
That's just talk. Not funny. Not even a little bit. I wish I could say that. Goodness. Is that so? Really now? You're such a charmer. You're wasting your breath. Well done. You're revolting. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Drayl, in the last week or so, we found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynold arrived in town. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So you can see we really don't need any help. But thanks for the offer. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. I'm impressed. Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you...
I can't believe. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes... This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden... I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city... I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Reynold Draylus. He said the guards seemed to know about Reynold, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Reynold convinced Carius... Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he... And another thing, the guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Reynold character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. There isn't much more to say. Please. I've been hearing disturbing... I have no idea where he'd be. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law. Here's the procedure.
Well met.
Hello.
Oh, you're back.
Sorry.
Hello.
So, any new revelations in your, I'm sure Erlene is very upset. She'll be safe. Her accusations that Raynor is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so... I suppose if I found out a loved one was... I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Erline by checking up on Raynor. I'm only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term... Keep up the, good work, I suppose. Oh, you're back.
What can I do? Good day.
State. Yes, the vampire hunter. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynor slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden... He seemed to be... Bye. Duty calls. Good day.
What can I do for you? The Countess is Heartland Nibanian, and so are most guildsmen and chapelmen, but most others are as Nordish as you'll find. I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynor killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder. I've got a room. Very well. I usually don't give out that kind. Oh, we'll see. I'd not... No more. You're frightening me. Don't, please. I'm sorry. Not bad. Not now, not later, not ever. Good one. Whatever. I doubt it. I usually don't get... Good... I'm listening. I'm listening. That'll get you something. I usually don't get... Good journey to you. What can I usually... May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Good journey to you. Hello! What can... Take your time. Every little bit helps. Raynill's staying in the last... I always liked Brayden and Arlene. What can I do? Gelaborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skin... That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynill and his so-called accomplishment. And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes. Just look for me if you need anything else.
So, any new How'd you know about that? Too many people don't... The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Gelaborn was... What do you mean you disagree? That's a I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynill have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynill from Brayden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olav's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Do you have any more questions? Yes. I remember Braid. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm...
Just before I arrived here, I received a report. Raynill was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in... You must get there before he acquires whatever... I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynill doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, if you won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Raynill will pay for both crimes. Gelaborn was likely another innocent he slain. If all you say is true, I can't wait to get my hands on Raynill. He'll become very familiar with Bruma's dungeons, or the end of my... Please hurry. Raynor may...
I'm Olga. Hanmund is my live-in partner. No offense, but I don't want to hear about any Mara Mother Mild and Chapel family business. Hanmund and I lived together in the old Nord way.
Make a break
Goodbye.
for the open road at any moment.
You look like someone who's comfortable in heavy armor. Hello there.
How are...
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part. I saw you enter Olav's tap and tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer. Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that. I expected to lay low here for a while and then be on my way. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance. I prefer the chance for freedom. Yes, I suppose it is. Well...
Let's get this over with.
It's you, the Imperial Legion. It's true. Move along.
I'm listening.
Well, I'm only asking for a...
Ah!
I was praying. What news do... I knew I recognized Raynor. They were part of some sort of brotherhood. They would roam Cyrodiil in search of legendary treasure. The only reason he stopped doing that is because we got married and he wanted to settle down. Long ago, I made a promise to Brayden. I promised to never... However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Brayden would understand what Brayden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from what... He never really trusted anyone else in the group. And before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is... No. He always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Brayden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered. Thank you. I will now speak the word, Brotherhood. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was that... I'm certain that's what I want, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm glad he's dead. I know that's a... Justice has been done.
I'm listening. What can I do? Farewell.
Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel? They
Well
say
met.
he haunts the road to Coral.
State your... As Captain Bird says, we have to stay on the good side of the local Nords. Farewell.
No!
Sure.
Goodbye.
Take care.
Greetings.
Hello.
Well... Bye.
Well... What can I interest you in? You got a great... That's a good deal. You got a great deal there. That's more... You've made a good bit of gold. A pleasure to... Farewell.
Have pity, beautiful lady. I got nothing to eat.
Yeah!
Talk to Jolfrodi.
Don't talk to me. Talk to...
Who are you? Why do you invade our place of worship? A place of blessed darkness. A holy place where we may worship in our... Then leave this place.
Please, I implore you. Barely a week ago, I left Harm's Folly to go buy supplies as I usually do once a month. What a fool I was to leave my wife alone. The goblins must have been watching me, as they knew right when to strike. I could hear Kayleen scream. Those wretched beasts killed her. I'll tell you how you can help. Kill those things, every last one of them. In their greed, the creatures grabbed a jade amulet off of Kayleen's body. Well, it's no problem. Exhausted Mine is not far to the southeast. Be careful. Its many twists and turns hide the goblin hordes.
Oh! Oh!
You look...
I'm only asking for a single coin. Have pity on an old...
Books. Knowledge is the key to success in any Let's do business. Yes? Blasted! Imperials hate Dark Elves. Dark Elves hate Imperials. Imperials hate that a no-name Lalu trader got made into a count. Andal Indurus doesn't help his case by having a prat for a son and a wife that dies in very suspicious circumstances. Our Dark Elves left Morrowind to get away from the church and state, and they don't like it when Imperials get all holy and patriotic with them. Of course, local Dark Elves tend to be money-grubbing, alcoholic lowbrows with little education or culture. Since I read a lot and speak well and don't drink brandy from milk pails, I guess I qualify as an Imperial. But on the whole, I like shit. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Make me a better offer. You're trying to drive me out of business. A pleasure. Take care.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
Borbak gra uzgash. We've got everything the adventurer needs. We'll see. That, my dear. Good one. No. What a... I doubt it. Not bad. Not bad at... Blow away, windbag. I doubt it. That's pretty... What a wonderful compliment. Let's do business. No deal. You've made a good bit of... Come back and... Farewell.
Keld of the Isles. Patience, caution. I've settled down here. Nice place. Be seeing you.
Good day. Goodbye.
You here looking for work? Me? I suppose I've got something for you. We need a weapons shipment. This guild is going to hell in a hog cart. Look at what they give me. Keld of the Isles? Good news from Kvatch for a... Move your ass, boot.
Good morning.
Hello. What's new with you?
I hope I can... That's Falcon. Well, to be honest, I don't...
Hi
I
there.
ran across a couple of mud crabs not...
I'm Magician Orentor of the Mages Guild. I'm very fond of Cheydinhal. It's where I met my love, Eilenwy. The Mages Guild runs more or less like it'll... Trayvon has the best... Be seeing you.
Disgusting creatures. I hope not...
What is it, associate? Without recommendations from the local guild halls, you'll never see the inside of it. By all means, travel to the Imperial City and get... I am the chapter head of the Cheydinhal Mages Guild. It is... Don't waste my time if you're not... Very well. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate, If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild. You will retrieve this ring for me. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. It's not a normal ring, you see. I believe I explained your task very... Do you understand? Or... The guild is... Farewells.
Farewell.
Greetings and
Don't tell me Falcar's given you... Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, I'll tell you what. Find me when Falcar's not around, and then we'll... be seeing you.
Have you noticed a change in the well water recently? It...
Is there no one who would stand for the Nine? Who will walk the pilgrim's way? Has it the questing rights of all?
Oh! Yeah! Oh! Yeah! 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 Oh! Ooh!
What news do you bring me from Exhaust? Then it's finally done. The goblins have paid. You risked life and limb for a cause that they're all I have left of value. The Great Forest was cleared for agriculture around Lake Roma. You will be included in my prayers forever. May the divines smile upon you.
Whoa! Yeah!